Hi there, I'm Drew Badger, the founder of EnglishAnyone.com and the world's #1 English fluency guide. Welcome to another video. It's a great pleasure to see you here, and hello if you're new. Well, in this video, I wanted to answer a question actually I got on a recent video. I apologize, I didn't write down the name of the person, but thank you for the question. This is actually just kind of an interesting question, so I wanted to make a quick video answering something about grammar. Now, because this is a very specific thing, the first thing I want to say is there are many usages, many meanings for both to and for. Now, because of this, I want to make something very important to help you learn more like a native so that you speak more fluently. And that point is, when natives are learning things, they don't learn a whole bunch of usages for something all at the same time. So what natives do not do when, like, I'm teaching my young, 4-year-old daughter or my almost 1-year-old daughter now. So I have 2 girls, and when I'm teaching them, I do not say, okay, today we're going to learn the word to. It's a preposition and it means this, and I'm going to teach them all these different uses for that. Now, what you will see on YouTube is examples of that because people are trying to teach you kind of the traditional way where you're thinking more like a computer, and we're going to just list a whole bunch of usages for it. This is great if they are related to each other, but often it just makes things really confusing. So what I recommend instead is, especially if there are multiple meanings and they can all be actually quite different from one another, just try to focus on one thing. So that's why in this video it's only about one usage of this, or one use. You can use either one of those, but just one way of using these words just so you understand this one idea. All right, the other thing I will say before we talk about this is that in this sentence, if you ask a native, let's go out to dinner or let's go out for dinner, so I would probably get maybe 50-50. So natives would say, some would say to and some would say for. And that's because in this case, there's really no difference between the two of these. The difference is it's almost so slight, most natives would not be able to tell you why they said one or the other. It's just they've gotten into the habit of using one of those, and honestly, it doesn't really matter. But for these purposes, again, just for this example, I want you to focus on this because this is a common expression you will hear natives use, and you should use it as well. Let's go out to or for dinner. Now, this is used actually for many different meals. So we can talk about let's go out to dinner. We can talk about let's go out to or for breakfast. Another interesting kind of very quick lesson about breakfast. The reason we use this word so fast, to fast, obviously we have quick, but to fast means to not eat anything. So we break that fast in the morning. So when you're going through all night, just a little bit of English trivia for you. I remember when my mom taught me that when I was a little kid. I thought, oh, that's a really interesting lesson. It's a great way to remember it as well. So you're breaking the fast that goes on during the night. So you're breaking that fast. So let's go out for breakfast. Let's go out for dinner. Same thing with lunch. And you might have even heard the word brunch. So B-R-U-N-C-H. So brunch is the meal between breakfast and lunch. Pretty easy. So we have breakfast and brunch. I didn't really put these in the right order, but again, we've got dinner, breakfast, lunch, or brunch. So let's go out or let's go out to one of these things. Now, really the only difference here, it's so slight, it's so tiny, it's not even important for you, but the reason I'm teaching it is, number one, I got the question, but number two, people, because they have learned to translate to learn languages, they think about things like this, like which word is it? It has to be one or the other, or I want to understand why. So your brain will not rest until you find an answer. So let me give you a very simple one for this. Really, to, you're talking more about the direction moving towards that particular thing. And this is just a very simple way of thinking about it. Other people might, maybe they're going to contradict me. They're going to say, no, that's not really true. But really natives are thinking about it this way. Let's go out to breakfast or to lunch. So they're thinking about more the motion of moving to that thing. So the motion itself is, it's not more important than the end result, but they're just thinking about it that way or describing it this way. But let's go out for dinner. Really, you're talking more about the particular thing. So whenever you do something for a particular thing, like I am studying hard for my degree. So I'm working hard to become a doctor, and that's the reason I'm doing something. So when you use for, you're talking about this. This is more the main highlight. But when you use to, we're talking about the direction of something. You're talking about maybe working towards that. Really, it's basically the same idea, because you're always working towards or moving to a particular goal that you have. But it's just, in this case, let's go out to dinner. We're just thinking more about, like, we are here at home right now, so we have to move to get this location. As opposed to, let's stay in. So you wouldn't say, let's stay in to dinner, because you're not going anywhere. You're just staying at home. So let's stay at home, or let's stay in. This is a great phrasal verb. You're talking about staying in. It just means being at home. Maybe you're eating at home or just doing something at home rather than going outside. So if you stay in for dinner instead of going out for dinner, you're still talking about the purpose of it. And it's maybe just deciding where you're going to do that. So either you're going out or you're going to stay in or stay at home. Does this make sense? Really, there are some questions like this. This is, again, not a really big lesson on all of the uses of to or all of the uses of for. It's just helping you understand one idea the same way natives do. Let me know if you like this lesson. Comment down below. Number one, do click that like button if you enjoyed this lesson, if it helps you understand the difference here and that makes you feel more confident and fluent about using this. But also, if you have more questions about this or other related grammar points that you find tricky, let me know what those are, and those will become future videos. I guess, again, if you like this kind of thing. So anyway, remember this idea. If you're talking about going to something, we're thinking a bit more about the motion to that thing, the traveling to that thing. And if we're talking about for, we're thinking about the result. But you don't really have to think about this so strictly that you have to use one or the other. But this is just so you can understand the native way of thinking about this. But it's usually, again, in this case, you really will see examples of both. And natives really are just talking about, having some food somewhere. So it's not that important. Even natives are not thinking about the grammar this much, but usually this is kind of the idea that you're getting in the back of your head when you think about this. Well, if you have enjoyed it, again, do click that like button. Also, YouTube, for some reason, is not really sending my videos out to subscribers. So make sure you click on the bell icon after you subscribe so you get the videos. And if you like and you click on them, you will also be more likely to get the videos as well. Anyway, it's been a pleasure teaching you. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know, and also post a comment below letting you know if this helped you and if you'd like to see more of these as well, because it really is fun helping you learn this way. This is exactly how I learned to speak Japanese. And again, it's really the very simple way to become a fluent speaker. If you understand fluently, you can become a much more confident fluent speaker. Well, that's it. I look forward to seeing you in the video, and you can help me tell me what to produce next with your comments. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. And for the time being, also after you do that, just do these 3 simple things if you'd like to become a more confident, fluent English speaker today. 1. Click on this link to subscribe to my YouTube channel for over 500 free videos. 2. Click on this link to download my #1 ebook guide to fast fluency free. And 3. Click here to watch the most popular video on English fluency here on YouTube.